Hi everyone, I've decided I'm going to make separate videos for anything that comes through, maybe in DIY tools, anything that I do build if anybody's interested in it. It's a lot easier. As you can see here, I've had a few deliveries come through, and again some deliveries of some sheet metal. Was waiting as well, let's say, on some PPE that's now come through. Just to say, it is crucial, it's very important that we do wear the right PPE when we're doing any kind of jobs, just to protect ourselves. And here you can see this is going to make it a lot easier for me to work sheet metal now. I've got this punch and working sheet metal in this way, yeah. So it's going to be easier. Again, I started to make my own DIY cabinet on a budget as always. I had some crate wood hanging around and an old computer desk. So I took the legs off the computer desk, made a box with the wood that I had. And like I said, if it does work out fine, then in future, I'll invest, let's say, in a proper cabinet. But for the moment, this will get me going. Really, all it's cost me is ordering a pair of gloves, about £17-20 off eBay. Already had the setup, let's say, for the cheap sandblaster, as you can see, and an acrylic sheet that didn't come when I actually did the video. Well, I did order one, but it comes white, so I had to reorder it. But I put a plastic cover on the top just to see how it works. So really, on a budget of about £30-40, I made myself, let's say, just a sandblast to see how it goes. Inside, as you can see, that's an old ironing board I got the grid from. Here you can see a really rusty part. I'm just going to try it for the first time to see how the setup works out. Like I said, this is all trial and error. I'll only be doing things, like my wishbones and things that are really rusty, so I can actually clean them out, maybe powder coat them and everything else. But what I've done here is actually show you in real time how long, for the first time, it actually takes to take a rusty part and clean it off. The grit I am using is the Black Diamond, I do believe. It's quite aggressive, but it does do the job that I need it for. There's a lot of rusty parts, quite rusty, so that's why I've chosen that kind of grit. But I do believe there's walnut-based grits and other things as well if you want to go a little bit more mild, just removing paint and stuff like that. But this, for me, for the moment, works absolutely fine. Like I said, everything for me is on a budget at the moment. So, like I said, this is my setup. As you can see, I have a vacuum system, simple vacuum system inside to extract any dust. I'm sorry you can't see really clearly through the lid because it's just a plastic sheet off a plastic box. And I just put the phone on it and I just recorded through. But I think you can see, get the idea of what's happening. It is clogging up a bit because the hose is quite long. I think with a very short hose like they normally use, because I've got a hopper underneath, mine's just a square box, it would be a lot more efficient. It's something I need to try. But like I said here, I was just seeing if it actually worked or not to see if I was okay with this. Like I said, you can see in real time. I've left, it's only a few minutes really. It didn't take that long, quite surprisingly. And for a DIY cabinet, there was no dust flying about or anything, with the actual vacuum cleaner, with the intakes and stuff. So it's worked quite well for me, to be honest. That means I can spend more money on ordering parts on budget. So I'll just let you watch this till the end and just see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm quite happy, as you can see here, from the end result. That didn't take too long, really. Like I said, by the way, the black diamond grip, I think, was a little bit expensive. I think 10 kilos came in at somewhere around 15, 16 pounds. But I had to order it online. As you well know, you can't go anywhere at the moment. So I did order it again after that. But it seems to be working fine for me. So we take it from there. So here's another part just to try. I had a little bit more consistent rust. It was more pitted. Not the full video. Just going to show you here. Let's say a before and an after. You know, just to see the result. You've seen how it works more or less. I need to get a shorter hose on that, I think, so it brings up the sand a lot easier. And I think it would work a lot better. So you can see here, once it's been done, again, you can see it's not pretty smooth, but it takes all the rust off. It's what I need at the moment, you know, all these corroded parts. Take the pitting off where I can and the rust. So as you can see here, this is the plastic piece I just temporarily wrapped on the top just to try it out. You can see here's my simple sandblasting system. You see the hose is a little bit long, it's just been shoved into the grit, but you can see it coils over a bit. I think a shorter system would be a lot better. And again, just a simple vacuum cleaner hose system just keeps that dust out so you can see everything. It was very clear. This sheet actually did arrive after I'd finished the cabinet, so I just need to put it on. You can see the black diamond grit here. You can see this is the kind of grit I'm using at the moment. So again, another delivery that I sent off for a powder coating system, a very simple system as you can see. So hopefully I'll have a setup for that as well. They're not really that expensive. So about 110, 120 pounds, you can get one of these, see how it goes. And I had an oven, it's actually new, never used it in the loft. So I'll be using this at first, you know, for the small parts that I actually aim, let's say, to do any powder coating on. So I've got my sandblasting system, powder coating. Hopefully I'll be doing my wishbones, other bits and bobs as well, clean them up as I go along and do, let's say, a nice touch on them before I refurbish them, putting new parts on them, such as bushes and things. Okay, and should save a few pennies in the long run. I should get my money back soon. So, as I said before, what I'll do is any tools or anything else like that, anything that I make up, like the cabinet for spraying, I'll put it on a separate video. Okay, so I'll keep my tools and all my DIY jobs on the tools, creating tools, separately for you. Okay, till the next one. Bye.